Ladies and gentlemen, how we all doing? Me, personally, I am doing pretty good. So, today, as you can tell, we are going to be playing some Warframe. Now, you may be thinking, but Drax, why Warframe? You were having so much fun in Far Harbor, and we were liking watching it. We enjoyed you playing it. Well, I understand. You don't need to crucify me, okay? It's because my dumbass has not fulfilled my duties to the Nightwave gods. So, what I need to do is I need to finish as many recovered quests as I can, simply in hopes that I reach level 25 in the Nightwave Pass, but we will see, I suppose. But, let me get some music for you guys. That seems like good volume. Is Twitch not live? There we go. There we go. I need to, of course, get rid of those because shit's fucked. Move them around again. And we should be live on YouTube. That's public. And that's public. Then my dumbass, of course, I made a post that I was about to share, and then I pressed the close on the menu. $15.21 today. Come on. Okay. Put my live here. Make the post. Go to this menu and this menu, which is good. Okay. Nearly set up, folks. My apologies. I was pretty much set up. How do you save in Warframe? It automatically saves as soon as you get back to your ship. And also if you're playing solo, you can pause whenever. So you don't have to worry about that either. Obviously not as nice as saving and starting from where you left off, however, better than not being able to pause. Yeah, all of your stats save the second that you get out of, your mission. Playing as the rhino looking guy, Excalibur? How's it going, a blind person? Unfortunately, I don't speak Braille. Hopefully that's not a slur. That would not be good. Yeah, Excalibur is the best choice, so You're already a Warframe professional. You chose the right starter. So, today, Warframe, because I need to get some of this done.
Oh yeah, I don't have a line.
Because I'm at 16 right now, and I need to get my butt all the way to 25. 150 enemies with primary, toxin, syndicate, relics, nightmare missions.
That's all from me.
There's no movement demons in this game. There was at one point, but they are on top of this shit. They do such good work. No, really, the only movement demons I seem to have is fucking, my own controller being busted. What do I want? One of these was supposed to be a chain weapon, I believe. I suppose I just have to go with all reliable. Okay, I need toxin damage. Which means I need to get rid of viral. Unfortunately. But that's alright. Pearl Harbor, have you not watched while I was playing Warframe before? Could have sworn you've been in the stream while I've been busy. The Game Sir controller? Interesting, I've never heard of that. Primary weapon. Okay, I guess I'll put viral back on this guy. And instead, put toxin on this guy. Oh, it's cheaper than an average Xbox controller and it has no stick drift? Dude, that sounds beautiful. You've already sold me. Mind you, I have this really expensive Razer Wolverine controller. No stick drift to speak of, but for some reason my left bumper got busted after not being rough with it at all. So, I don't know what's up with that, but... Syndicate missions, relics, nightmare. Alright, well let's first get this Dagoth Neuroptics because I don't want to lose this. It's wired, but that's not a con. Yeah, I prefer wired controllers. I like that there's just that smidge less latency. And also, I like that it never dies in my hands. G7 SE controller, very cool, very cool.
Using a void key and a portable torsion beam device to force open the portal, destroy the key and the device.
I should really just be playing a what do you call it? Survival mission.
The portal only allows travel in one direction. Start up the portal generators to reverse the polarity.
Oh yeah, I need to make a Discord channel for you folks. My team's really fucking slow. At least they made it to the portal generator, I guess. Surprisingly.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Well, this is boring. Did you guys get both done? Right now, in the US, online Best Buy is selling it for $45 and Walmart's selling one for $40. That's nice. Controllers cost as much as video games do here. It's not cool. Not cool at all.
Big mistake, big mistake.
Quick, pick up the key. You got the key. Now get back to the portal.
Nice. That was quick and easy.
Tenno, you do not want to be on this side of the portal when that key melts
No,
down.
I don't. Not for any reason. I do not.
Fascinating. I must ask Miss Velasco.
Objective complete. The void key and torsion beam
Don't want to
device
sound
are
like that guy, but if I ever start a company, I would make things to last. I don't think you sound like that guy. I think you're just not a profit-driven psychopath. I've thought that way a lot. If I started a business, I'd find a way to still make all the same amount of money, but make shit that doesn't break. Because there's no way there isn't money to be made by making things that work.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
As soon as you're able, Bar Harbor, get the Dagoth parts. Do the Dagoth quest, because you will regret not farming her this way. She's not fun to get. And that's exactly what I think, you know, a good reputation makes profit. Don't really feel like doing the exterminate with people. So these missions, the one that I'm loading up right now, are called Syndicate missions. And with the Syndicate missions, there's just a little change that they add to it, in which it's a little bit of a treasure hunt, if you want. You don't have to at all, but if you want, it's a little bit of a treasure hunt to find these, like, essentially totems. And these totems give you reputation with your chosen syndicate. So I will be doing this treasure hunt, so that I can get as much standing from doing this mission as possible. As much reputation. It's called standing, but it's just reputation. Yes, exactly. Well, to an extent, obviously, you know, when you can't buy from anyone else, you're kind of obligated to buy from them because it's something you need. Like if you want a dishwasher, you can't really go and buy from anyone who doesn't make shit that breaks anymore. Everyone's shit breaks, and you need a, well, you don't need a dishwasher, but a washing machine, which obviously you don't need that either, but I don't think many people want to hand wash their laundry. So, you know, you're mostly right about it cutting into profits up and until a point, because at a certain point, everyone's doing it, making it so it breaks so that you have to keep rebuying from at least one of them. And, you know, to seem more competitive, they might make it last a little longer 1 year, but then someone else is going to do that, but only make it last a little longer, because once the one company has your trust again, they'll start making shit appliances again, and so then you'll go looking for a new guy and they'll take advantage of that, and their machines won't break quite as quickly, so you'll get their trust, and then you'll start buying from them, and then because they know they have you, they'll start making shit again, and it's all just one horrible, horrible capitalist cycle. Like, I fucking love capitalism, but, you know, the scummy parts about it, the government really needs to get in there and do something about it, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I personally believe that proper socialism, like you see in the Nordic countries, is the form of government, because you have all the benefits of capitalism with none of the drawbacks. I mean, unless you're some hyper-wealthy person, then I'm sure you're gonna be like, well, there's tons of drawbacks. But, you know, when there's 7.99 billion of us and only a couple thousand of them, I think they can suffer so the rest can have a good life. If I ever make a weapons company, I want my weapons to break after shooting 6 billion rounds. What? No one will ever use that many rounds, so it'll last forever, technically speaking. I mean, I suppose you're not wrong. Not the thing that I'd probably be making to never break, in my own personal opinion. Big fan of weapons and justified defense, but not a big fan of war. Like, as a Canadian, I'm definitely a Fourth Amendment kind of guy, but that's mostly only out of not trusting individuals with the Fourth Amendment. Well, not trusting individuals, period. It has nothing to do with the Fourth Amendment, because criminals will always have weapons, so there should be some legal way for law-abiding citizens to own something to protect themselves from those criminals. Because as much as I personally would love to rely on the police, I don't think there's enough of them, or that they're funded enough, or that they are not lazy. Like, too many of them are too lazy to actually do their job properly, so you can't, in my opinion, rely on the police to take care of every criminal in a fast enough time that keeps people safe without any form of self-defense. I forgot these things were called seeds. the last two be? Search the whole rest of the map, but where is this last little bit? Not there. That's annoying. Okay, where's the last one? Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Nice, and I got both New Loca and Parent sequence up. This is quite the juggling act with syndicates. Survival. Demos. That's very tempting. Well, I guess we'll see how much we can get done before that. So, how are you liking Warframe, Far Harbor? Is it your cup of tea? I know even during the horrible, horrible parts, I could not put this game down. I loved it so much.
Your mission is to break into enemy data vaults and steal any intelligence files you find.
Okay.
Your calculated survival probability is encouraging. Good luck.
Yeah, I hate this map just because of how many loot boxes there are. It makes it so hard to find the thing. If there is one in the first place.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures.
I don't know how I found that the first time I did, but glad I did, I suppose. Do they even know that they have loot down here? It's alright. Yeah. It gets better and it's a lot more fun with friends. Like, significantly more fun with friends. Even if you're just chatting away. Not about anything in particular. It's one of those chill, mindless games where you're able to turn your brain off if you want. But there's also enough to do that you can use your brain.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I thought I had 140, not 120. Oh well, I suppose.
Many
Oh,
things
that
have
was
been taken
toxic
from
damage.
us. It's
Okay.
true. But fortune favors the bold, and there ain't none so bold as people with nothing
Nice.
to lose.
I really hope that they keep Limbo able to break containers. Makes looting really easy. How's it going, Eric? Welcome in. It's good to see you. Glad that you're here. No. Is that gonna work? Can't tell. Don't really feel like going down here to find fuck all, but you know. Yeah, nothing. That's annoying. Oh. There we go. What am I farming? We're just doing syndicate missions. We're doing the night wave. I suppose I should probably change the title, but not technically untrue. I'll be right back, folks. I apologize. I'll be real quick. It is I. You know, I complain about ads on Twitch a frequent amount, but, you know, how the fuck does a platform that relies so incredibly heavily on advertiser dollars take, like, 30 years, obviously that's an exaggeration, to finally decide, oh, maybe we can let them keep watching the stream while we put ads on the side. Like, yeah, no fucking shit, idiot. Still not a single one of those faction things. Very annoying. Still nothing, really? All this map and no errand sequence things. I got my toxic kills yet? Don't think so. No, still not. Maybe? Nope. Of course.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Where are you? There you are. Hey, did I get it without realizing? I did,
Welcome.
Okay. Well, then we can use
That's all we have time for.
the much better weapon. Really? Still nothing. You're joking. Alright, well that's a bit frustrating. There, finally. Acquittance? I've never heard of acquittance. You know, what I hate about Cold War history, that Cold War made America too scared to change to the point we vote against our own interests. Yeah, that's a pretty accurate portrayal of the Cold War. I definitely agree with that.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Heads up, a Grineer assault team is headed your way.
I feel like the person most responsible for that, though, is probably Reagan himself. And the whole Red Scare that entire point in history was. Like, the communists were definitely not good people.
Excellent work.
But they also
Clean
weren't
extraction with
really
no
communists. They were authoritarian dictators who used communism to get the popular vote to then declare there's no more votes. Like, we're the type of guys to say no to free healthcare because we think that... Yes, exactly. Exactly. Well, that's what my comment was about socialism being the perfect government system, because you can have all that money, all those jobs, all that production, all that beautiful, beautiful standard of living, but then you can also have free healthcare. There's clearly enough money to go around. The super rich people just need to pay their fair share, because I fucking hate when people argue this, okay? Well, rich people pay the majority of taxes. Just because it is technically, in dollar values, more than the entire middle class, does not necessarily mean they pay more taxes. A middle class person has to pay 50% taxes on their income, okay? Regardless of what they do for work, regardless of what they might have for education, regardless of how many kids they have to pay 50% of their taxes. And obviously, 50% of 100,000 is only $50,000, yes. And yes, 7% of $1 billion is 700,000. But should they not be paying $500 million in taxes? Because a middle class person would have to pay $500 million in taxes. So why do they get away with only 700,000? It's just infuriating. I think I said 700,000. I'm pretty sure 7 million is technically 7%. So if they did actually pay that $500 million in taxes, free healthcare would be the easiest fucking thing in the world. It just makes no sense. And because of all that money, free healthcare wouldn't actually be shit like it is. It wouldn't be slow and cost ineffective, blah blah blah. Still more effective than paid healthcare, but that's mostly just because the government's a bigger negotiating body. Thankfully, us broke people don't pay that much in taxes, at least. I think. Well, you are in Arizona. I'm pretty sure that a middle-class person would probably pay in state and federal taxes something like 30%.
Trigger the alarms now, and they will start.
But yeah, Canada's not nice. But he's being a little too loud about that. Broke as a joke, so... And unemployed? Well, you can't pay taxes if you're not employed, so you're fine.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
Let me look it up, actually. Now I'm very curious. A flat 2.5% income tax to everyone, a state rate of 5.6, local rates reaching as high as 8.5, property tax of 0.44% of property's assessed value, and then the first $14,600 is free. So instead of having a really high standard tax rate, what you guys instead have is a pretty high sales tax. So that's how you guys do it. It does sound like they'll be getting about half a Kit Kat bar. No, that's not true. They're getting a 20th of a Kit Kat bar. If it costs you $10, they're making you pay 56 cents extra to the tax man. There it is. Nice, just in time. What? Oh. Oh. To your question last night of how is a centrist different from an independent, I know I already said this, but I'll reiterate it. Technically, they are the same, because a centrist would not align properly with either the Democrat or Republican Party in the United States. So, you would have to be an independent, or you'd be voting independent if they even managed to line up with your values like that. Which that in itself would be an amazing feat, that you have a fucking centrist in America. But the problem with a centrist, you know Bernie Sanders? I'd find it hard to believe you wouldn't know Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders, he's left of center, so in America he's seen as pretty fucking left-wing and a socialist nutjob, but he's probably the closest thing to a centrist you guys have ever had. Just because America, in general, is as right-wing as it is, he's viewed as very left-wing. But he still believes a lot in private business and ownership and everything. He just wants to divvy out the wealth a little bit better.
I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
Where are you?
Data extracted. They won't even
Nice.
know it's gone.
I
We
haven't done
have
a
everything we came for. Get to extraction.
stealth spy mission in a while. Mostly out of not giving a shit, honestly. Sorry, folks. My apologies. I don't need to bother fighting these guys. Already have all 8 of the things.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Nice. I don't know how I didn't have this one already. A bit surprising to me. But that got us to the next level in the Night Wave. We're gonna go do Profit Taker next, probably.
Let's check what's next.
Seems like such a fun mission to do, dude. These interception missions aren't gonna be quick.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network.
Boy, I pseudo
for
look
heavy
forward to it.
I can't do this without you.
Your calculated survival probability is encouraging.
You know, I will admit this, in high school I was a bit of a dick, but in my defense everyone else was a bigger asshole, so it cancels out. That's usually how it goes. I don't believe I was much of a dick. I was annoying though.
Proceed and prepare.
Trying to make everything funny, which made most things not funny. Are there seriously gonna be, like, no buttons? Nice. Getting lucky again. Don't mind if I do. At least it helps us get stars as well. Those are always important to pick up.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
You waved at this one woman and she gave me the middle finger, and a few days later she was talking about wanting no racism and hatred. That's how that goes too.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah, it's usually the meanest people who are like, oh, we need more nice people in the world. Okay, why don't we start with you? Great first candidate. Nothing here.
Location reached.
There
Drop
might
me
be
in
something
and defend
there.
our position.
So sad. Well, I could probably just insert this and use the healing mode to do all the work.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Oh, it does work like a tower defense thing. Oh, no, it doesn't. That's annoying. Got my hopes up. Anything down there? Maybe? Yes. Oh, I didn't know you could stand on that. See, that is one thing that medallion
Still
hunting
working on it.
does
Continue
for
to
you,
defend.
is it lets you learn the maps a bit better. That and searching for the bonus crates on sabotage missions. Yeah, I was right. They cannot damage fast enough. All these dudes. That Eximus might have been able to do something.
Keep moving.
Did I loot everything? It looks like it. Seems like I must have. Told her that's impossible, that's human nature. Sure, it's bad, but if you want everyone to be nice, then you're the bad guy. Yeah.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Nice. What is that? 5 of 8. For something here? No. Just the thing. Oh, this isn't healing. That was almost a problem.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Nothing? Really? That's annoying. If I ever have a kid, I want them to do online school since I don't want them to deal with the hypocrisy of regular school or even private school. Well, I would say that that wouldn't set them up very well for living in the real world, because high school, middle school, elementary school, any sort of school, any sort of place with people, like sports or whatever, all of that is loaded with hypocrisy. And it's the same as any workforce, the same as any school, like, it's an instructor. It's the same everywhere, so if anything, you're doing your children a disservice by not sending them to do something with their peers, to learn about how horrible human beings are, and to play the game of life, so to speak. Shit sucks, but like, you know, shielding your kids won't work forever. And at a certain point, it'll make their lives harder and worse. If anything, I would try and send them to a private school so they could get a proper education. Not like the public school system.
Here is a terminal.
I definitely understand keeping your kids away from the hypocrisy, though, but the only problem with it is that when they move out, when they get a job, etc., etc., what do? They don't know how to deal with people like that. Well, see, that I will absolutely agree with. If they can't stand being in physical school themselves, if they've decided that, I can absolutely respect allowing them to
This will take a moment.
go to online school. However, at the same time, I would encourage you to encourage them to put them in something with other people, like sport or something. Preferably a martial art, because then they stay fit and healthy without destroying their body. Just my own opinion, but I think it's a lot smarter to do some shit like judo than it is to do
Still
football.
working on it. Continue to defend.
Or to do, oh, what is it called? Muay Thai.
Stay focused.
Than it
There's
is
a
to
heavy
play
unit approaching.
soccer. You may argue, well, Muay Thai, they're literally destroying their bones so they have strong bones. Yes, but they're not getting their heads, you know, hurt. And that's the most important part, is not getting your head hurt. Probably why the American voting base is so fucking stupid, because half of them have been in some contact sport their whole life and ruined their brain, and the other half are uneducated. So they're both stupid. Well, I'm glad that you, unlike a lot of people, will actually take someone else's opinion on things. You don't have to accept my opinion either. I'm just glad that you're taking it into consideration. Smartest thing you can do. And then, you know, they're doing online school because they're happier there, but they still have friends, they're still getting exercise, they're still learning things, growing their brain. All in all, they're gonna probably turn out to be a just fine kid. A great kid, even. Worst case scenario, they killed himself, but you couldn't stop that. Sorry, bit of a dark twist there, but it's not wrong. Because life's a bitch, you know? It's hard to, decide if it's worth it. Especially when you're that young. And regardless of how good your parents are. But that's why you give them every reason to know that it's worth it.
Will you help us, Tenno?
Well, I don't really have a choice, do I, lady?
Nearby communications towers are broadcasting crucial enemy intelligence. Capture the towers and decode any incoming messages.
You know, I feel like an old man some days, and I'm only 18, 19, but I'm like a bitter old man some days. Trust me, man, I'm just as bitter, but I have to force myself to see past it or shit won't get better. You can't fix anything if you're too pessimistic to fix it.
Tower online. We have lost control of a tower. You have captured a radio tower. This tower is ours now.
And also, if you're too pessimistic, you can't ever learn enough to teach someone how things should be. Play Fallout 76? No. I've never really liked it. Tried it with my buddy because, you know, again, everything's better with friends, but nah, it was not the vibe. Not the vibe at all.
We are in total control.
What about you? You play Fallout 76? You like 76? Seems to be working, actually. I can't tell. Hmm. $76 is okay. I don't have a buddy, so doing some quest solo is impossible. Yeah. That makes sense. Is it working? No. Okay. That's a shame. Good to know, but that's a shame. Like that nuke silo quest to activate a nuke. I'm not sure which one that is, but that doesn't sound doable solo. That's a shame. Oh well. Does my range affect my teleport distance? I thought it was infinite anyway. You get swarmed by assaultrons and also a shit ton of radiation. Yeah, that doesn't sound particularly easy. Was there
Message decoded. Leave none
things
alive.
to
Clear out the
collect?
remaining enemy forces. Try and capture
Cannot
another signal.
tell.
Be careful though. The enemy has surely rallied stronger
And
reinforcements.
in Fallout, I want to know the lore of
You have captured a radio tower.
respawning a few days. Yeah, right?
Tower captured.
They're just freaky
Beginning
like
stream
that.
decode
Don't
now.
worry about it.
This tower is ours now.
Is the right ability? No. It is a teleport
We
ability,
have
but it's not the
control
right
of all 4
one.
towers.
And of course, no medallions. What a shame. That would have been handy for sure. Oh, I'll take a star. When I played Fallout 4 Some Settlement 2, I had an issue with ghouls constantly following me since it interfered with that Enclave quest in the Glowing Sea. Interesting. That's annoying. Man, this weapon's just too good. I was shitting on it far too much for far too long. Well, I want to check that ability, but I think you can remove the Enclave quest if you reinstall Fallout 4 and remove anything to do with the Enclave, and Sim Settlement 2 will work just fine. That's good to know at least.
successfully decoded the message. Clear the area.
All done anyway.
The data you have collected here today will go a long way in supporting our cause.
8 minutes. Not fantastic. Could be worse though, I suppose. Is there anything I need to do?
It's that time again.
Guess
That's
just
all from
another quest. But we're gonna do something quick. Because this is good quest. Yeah, I would do these missions with people, but they usually don't want to go treasure hunting like I do. So then, we don't get all the standing possible. Recommend the Sim Settlement 2 to get the vibe of it? Okay, okay.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marine
I
stationed.
wanted it to
Leave
work.
no one safe.
I've downloaded it before, but they never just seemed to build their own shit, which was very annoying.
People are depending on you to get this done.
It's a shame. Thought that there might be a thing up there. This looks promising. Was not, but it looked like it. Oh well. The trailer is nice. I can name a mod that has a trailer for it. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Nice. Take one of those. Oh yeah, I need to ban this dude. Whoops. Okay. Cool. I wonder how the game decides to generate crates. I don't think there's gonna be anything here, but on the off chance there is, I'd like to know and see it. And then collect it.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
The reason Sim Settlement 2 exists was because it has a story unlike Sim Settlement 1. Ah, I see, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, you'd probably have to split those up. Then if you don't want the story, you're not stuck with it, and if you do, you can get it separately. And Sim Settlement exists as a whole because I hated making settlements. That's so real. Well, I like making, like, a building in the settlement. But it would certainly be nice if, you know, the people coming to a settlement would actually give a shit about it, you know? Like, it makes no sense to me why that's not base game. Hated doing the work. I needed a shit ton of it to not do the work. Amen. I mean, hey, that's what most of programming is it not? Doing a shit ton of work so you don't have to do the work again?
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
It's just the human experience. Doing a shit ton of work so you never have to do the work again. Spend all that time making a watermill so you never have to bother hand rolling wheat ever again. Yes, and his role in Sim Settlement is he is the programmer for it. He had a lot of people do the story. That's smart, that's smart. Like that. Is it up? Must be up. Oh, I didn't even know that little cubby existed. Like I said, searching for these medallions is great for figuring out the actual map. And that's 8 of 8, so we can get our butt out of here. Okay, I specifically changed the music. Yes, I'm still here. That's an interesting weapon, I want it. Oh, I keep forgetting to go to Iron Wake to actually get some rhythm mods. And I talk to him a lot on his live streams and he's chill. He doesn't have a big ego like other modders. Yeah, modders do seem to have a really big ego pretty frequently. I've never thought of that. Okay, do I have anything to build? Just want shit on the go. Well, it doesn't seem like it. Oh well. Okay, that was the last of the syndicate
Now you might
quests.
be wondering if I'm holding back on you.
So let's do 3 relics, I suppose. Capture's perfect, don't mind if I do. Gunson. I don't know if I want that. I don't really want any of that, so we'll open it up. We'll crack her open. Fuck off. And I don't mean no disrespect to all modders, but y'all act like a celebrity and not a guy in his room. Yeah, for real. For real, my friend. It's literally like, dude, you're just some guy in his basement, alright?
You found a target.
You're not that
Capture
guy,
them
pal.
quickly
Trust
before
me, you're
they
not
escape.
that guy.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly. Success. The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno.
2 more reactant.
Watch yourself.
1
Rainier
more.
are on the way.
None there, unfortunately. Made mods for charity? Interesting. I don't know how one makes mods for charities, but that's cool.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is open.
Okay. Quick and easy. Well, that's cool. I'll take it, I suppose. $47. Not bad, not great. I'll take it.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Let's open that up, I think. Okay. See, is this how I want it? Well, it is occupied, but are you not allowed it? Where is it? Where's the word or the thing I'm looking for? This. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Let's change the name of this. Grab this name. All right, nice. YouTube and Twitch and TikTok. But, of course, because it's being used by OBS, TikTok doesn't get anything. Sucks to suck, I guess. One of St. Jude's. Oh, well, he made a mod on live stream, and any donations in chat. That's cool. Okay, that's how you make a mod for charity. I see. Definitely cool that he live streams that. Ooh, I want this. Willingly donated. Interesting. Let's see. Holy, this is good. Wonder if it's a scythe weapon. Because it looks like a scythe. Let's pull this over. Where can I put any of this? There we go.
Detecting void fissures.
Really? Void fissures, you say?
Only corrupted enemies will drop it.
Alright, well,
You found the target.
let my teammates
Capture
do all the
relic
work ahead of
before
me
they
and then
escape.
just loot. Why not?
Stay focused.
Man,
There's a
I have
heavy unit
far too
approaching.
many,
The reactant is working on your relic. Find
far
more.
too many Harrow
Mission
chassis, and
complete. The captive
now that
has
I
been
have so
escorted
many
to
of
the
them, I don't
extraction
want to
point.
sell them
Well
actually,
done.
because it's funny to look at how many
That's it.
innumerable
You
ones
opened the
that I
relic.
have.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. Heads up, a Grineer assault team is headed your way.
Oh, really? You know, I was bitching and moaning about it before, but I'm kind of glad that they changed the Kavat charm buff, because it is nice that every drop has a low chance instead of only certain a certain chance, well, a guaranteed chance during a set window, which is in itself a small chance. My god, where the fuck is this teammate? He's a new player, but oh my god, it's no excuse. Really? Astral, I guess? I don't know if any of them are particularly good. $68 void traces, I'll take it. Certainly makes things easy. Let's do it again. This it is. Just need that Venato thing. Is no one playing this mission? Okay, now they join. It's always when I press the button. Every single time. Well, what can you do?
Void fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand?
I didn't realize that, my apologies, folks.
Look out for
I didn't realize her motes were actually coming from,
use it to crack open a relic.
from
You found a target.
portal.
Capture them
That's
quickly
cool.
before they escape. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
Lots of reactant this time around.
Stay focused. There's a heavy
Did it
unit
not?
approaching.
Does it not turn invisible at this
Captured
level
target
level?
has vital information that we will
Seems
need
like
to
it should have
extract.
done that a while
We need
ago.
our subject brought back alive. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done. Watch yourself. Grenier are on the way.
Nice. Good. That was quick.
Well
I've
done,
never
Tenno.
seen this part of the
Your
tile
work
set
is
before,
over.
honestly. Did not know it existed. Especially in that form. Very annoying having to walk all the way to the edge of the thing now. I got so used to standing in the middle. That's not even a part of it? That's so annoying. Volt, Cora, and Rhino. Buddy, just start. Did I just say buddy, just start? Buddy, just started. There's more words to that sentence. Really?
You want to hit those high notes? You gotta mean it.
Well, I'll be nice, I suppose. I suppose.
Excellent work, Tenno.
The same thing anyway. Really? I got 6 void traces from that? That's horrible. Absolutely horrible. was that 3? I think that was 3.
It's that time again, dreamers.
Play Ollie's Crash Course and complete a race.
Let's check what's...
Oh, that sounds miserable. I don't like Ollie's Crash Course, but I kind of have to do it. Motorcycle.
What you do still betters what even I the uncanny. What do you think?
Nothing good. Nope.
See you in your dreams.
A mirror.
Always got time for it. You know, till next time.
Is this Ollie's? Yes. What a waste of time.
Ready to roll?
And I guess I don't remember how to do any of this.
Ollie's Crash Course!
You know, I regret not building a PC since a few months before the RAM shortage. Something told me to buy RAM, but I didn't know if I could. Dude, I did the same shit. I was like, I want to build a PC real bad, but I don't have the funds. But I guess I could just buy the RAM.
Big flip.
I guess I could just buy the RAM. And then I never did buy the RAM, and that's pretty much exactly when the RAM shortage happened. It was not cool. Oh, no wonder I'm going so slow. I'm not playing correctly.
Nailed it.
Alright, this makes a lot more sense. This is going much better.
Time to grind.
Again, I'm broke. I can't afford to fuck up a part. Yeah,
Back in business.
I feel that. I feel that. This seems to be going faster than usual.
Hope you like it hot.
Maybe? Question mark?
You like it hot.
Nice.
Things seem tough. Nora knows, but believe. Though it's going...
Alright. Doesn't take too long, at least. What is this?
The steady
Collect
blade.
foam or phos residue?
You
That's
know
easy
it.
as shit. Don't mind if I do. Alright, off to Deimos and the Cambion Drift. Why, fuck's sake. Did not want to do this with the team. Nice. Just send me back to my fucking screen. That's cool. Nice. I didn't want to do that anyway. Trust. No. Why the fuck would I want to rejoin the squad? Okay, Cambion Drift time. Boss ends in an hour. Probably be coming back here for, what do you call it? The Vault Guardians. Unless I'm able to do that. How's it going, Jensen? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Where in the world did it put me? I've never been teleported there before. Ever. This is like that church or some shit. Yeah. Okay. Do that. My day is going fantastic, my friend. How's your day going? What have you been up to? Anything interesting? Just need 10 of this, so not too bad. Where, oh, where? Just need 5 more. Really? Not there. Weird and annoying. Nothing there either. Going alright, got my prime weapon max level and love my new Warframe. That is good to hear, my friend. Which prime weapon and which Warframe? If the Institute from Fallout 4 was real, I feel like most nations would be cooked, since what's stopping the Institute from spawning their robot army on the capitals themselves? Nothing really. But would that be so bad? A nation run by scientists? I don't think so. First in Prime? Hey man. That was my first major Prime primary, so I've got some love for the Burst in Prime. It's not the best. MR8 and my Warframe's Mesa Prime. Used to play Gauss. I mean, hey, those are all fantastic choices, so you're not doing anything wrong. Plus, if you get the Burst in Incarnon, make sure you don't sell it. That thing shreds. I mean, it has the Institute's best interest at heart. And if you're a part of the Institute, they have your best interest at heart.
My son will no doubt compete.
To get the Incarnon, what you need to do is you need to unlock the Zoren, which I don't remember how you do that. Hold on to it though. I don't know how you do that. And then once you get the Zoren unlocked, you go to the Chrysalith and let's go see the guy. Because I need to see when I can incarnate my hate. So. So yeah, you unlock the Zoren, I don't remember how, and then you come over here to Cavallero, and he's got incarnate weapons right here.
Okay, bring it to life.
So I still need 15 Pathos clamps. Hate the railroad since I feel like they don't have the best interest in heart for the people. Yeah, yeah. It's cool. Happy to help. Took no time out of my day. Yes, you certainly will, because again, the Burston is one of the best incarnates in the game. So you have already one of the best weapons in the game. I made the mistake of selling it. It was easy enough to get again, but I wouldn't have had to get it again if I was smart.
It's that time again,
Kill
dreamers.
Eximus and
Later.
Nightmare missions. Nightmare Exterminate? Don't mind if I do. Also, you need to get your hands on, and you need to complete the star chart for this, so I know it sucks. You need to get the galvanized mods. Those go crazy on a base burstin'. But what can substitute is Argon Scope, which I believe is a Deimos bounty drop. I'm not sure, you'll have to look that up. Argon Scope and just crit damage, because Argon Scope gives your headshots like 130% crit chance or something like that. I feel like I hate the Brotherhood because they only came to Boston to deal with the Institute, and I feel like the next time we see them in a mainline game, they'll be even more armed with Institute tech. Yeah, probably. Just looking for some people to play with or something, because my brother plays and he's a higher level than me, and he's taught me a lot, but he works, so he is always busy. I mean, hey, usually I have a lot more viewers, and they're all pretty Warframe nutty like I am. So, you're always welcome here in the community, and I'm sure anyone, including myself, would be more than happy to play with you. More than happy. It's just a nightmare.
Concentrations of infested blood.
Just a nightmare mission.
Want it to go away.
You definitely found the right place to find people to play with, though. Juggernaut.
That did it. Here comes the Juggernaut.
Yeah, you can absolutely add me. My name in game is Drax_Slayer 12345. I'll absolutely add you back as soon as I get outside of this mission. You're just a little ahead of him, but Far Harbor Marine, the guy who's chatting alongside you, he just downloaded Warframe. Not sure if he's sticking around, but he's been playing it. Just started today. Drax_Slayer 12345.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Yeah, you heard me. You just didn't hear all of what I said. But you got it right. Where's this? Down below? Nice. Cool. Alright. Nice. That was fast. Nothing good, unfortunately. I mean, Shred's not terrible, but it's not particularly good. Plus, I have the primed version anyway. I like how the game is chill. Yeah, right? Yeah, it's right here. This is my name. Drax_Slayer 12345. Did you? Where the fuck was friends? Was it in here? I don't think I don't think you did, my friend. Avoid that. Don't want to do that without everyone here. No nightmare mod? Okay, or thing? Well, what's your name on this game? I'll add you instead. That'll make it a lot easier. I invited you. I won't be able to play. I'll have to leave right after, but it'll make things easy.
Doing everything wrong.
Learning how.
There, this is how I do it. There you are. Right. I sent an add friend request. Alright, sick. Now we're friends. Okay. Are you sure we're already friends, game? Doesn't seem like it. Well, you're there. But what the fuck? What are you playing on? Oh, nothing's going on. I'm just not able to play right now. Are you on Xbox or PlayStation? No, I left. You're fine. I left. PlayStation. Alright, that's why. You won't show up on my friends list. I'll have to invite you manually. Yeah, we're friends, apparently. Nightmare. No, I don't want a squad, dude. Son of a bitch. At least they're doing the work for me, I guess. Nice. I'll take Stalker. We just spawned in. That's good to know. Alright, sounds good to me, my friend. Sounds good to me. Normally, I'm a lot more available, but we've got to get this thing done in a couple of hours. Reach rank 2 with any Warframe. Very nice, very good. Broken War, alright. Man, these guys are not leaving any stone unturned. These guys are not looting the sabotage bin, though. just everything else. I wish there was more crossfire exterminates because of
Security has
infestation
locked down the
and
cells.
whatever
We
inside
have
of
no
its
choice but to
ships.
destroy them.
And with Fallout 4, I will only buy mods if they are lore friendly, since I'm not. If it's not lore friendly, I won't play it. That's fair. That's understandable.
Security measures have locked the coolant cells in place. Destroy them. The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never
Not
works
there.
again.
Down here. Floating around.
Coolant cell destroyed. Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown. Destroy the fuel injectors. A
Did
blast
these
door has blocked your
guys even
evacuation
bother
route.
looting?
Find a way to open it.
Alright, seems like it at least. That's good. Non-lore friendly mods I will buy, or if the modders made the mod in the past and I like them, and I'll buy the mod as a donation of sorts. That's fair. It's understandable. Really? Still no hidden caches? It's irritating. Well, where in the world could they be? Nice, there's one. Anything down here?
You found the first resource cache.
Doesn't seem so.
I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
Nothing there. I'll take an Eximus. Really? You guys walked right past it?
You found a second cache. My readings indicate 1 more.
Wait, did it say down? No, it said up. That's a shame. Fucking idiots. The easiest thing in the world, and you still didn't manage to do it.
All your objectives are complete. Proceed to extraction now. Mission
Alright,
complete.
sweet.
Excellent work, Tenno.
Did we get anything good? Neurodes? Only a single neurode? What a disappointment. I know it was a low-level mission, but holy fuck, what a disappointment. And I suppose neurodes probably aren't something that drop from that map anyway, so that makes sense, I suppose. Okay, we've got 2 done. Does Mars have one? Yes. A nightmare rescue. Let's switch to Loki, I guess. It'll make my job easy. Could also play Site 09, I guess. This is just easier. See if I can avoid doing the Profit Taker mission. It's fun and cool enough, but it takes
This
so
is a
fucking
rescue
long.
mission. We need to find
It's just
and liberate
horrible.
the hostage before any harm comes to them.
Oh, nice. Invisible to the sensor. I did not know that that was a thing. You didn't see me.
We can't leave without
You're
rescuing the prisoner.
crazy.
Keep
You're making
searching.
things up. it's doing anything. Bit strange, but annoying.
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
Really? Nothing?
I will not forget this, Tenno.
Yes, you will.
Subject found. You need to bring the captive to safety.
Oh, right.
Protect
I forgot
them
these
at all
guys were
costs.
Eximus units. So just free,
Don't suppose you have an extra gun?
free Eximus for my challenge. That's annoying. You know, I need to do what Moist Critical did and play every Resident Evil game in order. Keep forgetting I can't actually loot anything here.
The captive has been secured. You've done your part, Tenno.
What's
Take it
this?
from here.
Nothing interesting. MR8. Now what can I do for you? Series? Yes. Assassination? Energy drain? I guess we'll just do that. It'll be the easiest.
The assassination target is nearby. Seek and destroy. This is your most dangerous assassination yet.
Is it?
Captain Vor has teamed up with Lek Krill to take you down. Let's show them your true Tenno power.
Yes. My true Tenno power. Yes.
Vor and Krill are waiting for you. I recommend you focus your attacks on one target. If you split your attention, you may fail.
May I?
You're making this too easy.
Am I?
You've located the VIP. Time to go to work. Stay focused.
Really?
There's a heavy
He
unit
wasn't close
approaching.
enough?
Your corpse will serve us well.
You know, I find that hard to believe. I don't imagine the Grenier are particularly good at these things. You know, you kind of have really bad clone rot. I know that Teal Regular was getting pretty close with his clone research, but you know, they're not doing a particularly fantastic job. Really? I didn't get any organ cells from those dudes? I mean, I guess I got it from some random container. That's helpful, I suppose. Not particularly useful.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
Except for all the dudes who know I'm here and are shooting at me. Yeah. I think after this, I am gonna take a real quick break. gonna go get my
Assassination contract complete.
tea started.
Great work, Tenno.
Oh, that's where we get cross now. Okay. That's not a bad status chance, actually. Maybe the miter's not terrible. The charge shot has 50% status and 10% crit. That's pretty good, actually.
Box exists in a non-zero state.
Alright, folks. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Do you want?
Operator, are you enjoying the view?
All right, folks. It has come to my attention that I will be disappearing. I do apologize. However, I will be back in 2.5 hours or so. So, thank you all for being here and showing up for the short time it was, but I'll see you all later. Another achievement for killing 100 enemies in one mission. That's awesome. What are you thinking of it? Are you liking the game more now, or is it not all it's cracked up to be? Alright, I'll stick around for a sec. The game's good? Hey man, I'm glad to hear it. Oh, what did you grab? Did you grab the Bratton Mark 1? Or did you grab the Mark 1 Paris bow? Which primary weapon did you take? What's your setup like? And did you choose the Lado? Or did you choose the Mark 1 kunai? The rifle? Understandable, understandable. Yeah, did you choose the gun or the throwing knives? The pistol or the throwing knives? And finally, did you choose the sword or the staff? Nice, nice. Very good. The staff? Yeah. Very cool. Alright, well, thank you for being here. I hope to see you all in 2.5 hours. Just gotta take a quick little break. Longer than I expected, but still, quick little break, and I'll be right back with you guys. Adios, my friends.